Alright, lesson number 10. This time, I'm going to show you player profiles. But I think I've done a previous video. Pretty sure I did. We're going to go over it some more because I've added a lot of stuff to them profiles. What you want to do is you're going to go ahead and click on, well, if your player's already set, what you want to do, click on, you want to open one of their profiles there. We're going to open mine. And right down here, you're going to see what you saw in the little snapshot before, but a little more. So here you'll see my games that I play, which you can set. Again, you only have to do this one time unless you want to change their games, whatever you want. Here, games to play, you can add up to 3, and so on and so forth. You can also add what characters they play. More will be added later. There's a whole bunch from a bunch of different games right now. You can confirm those, and they will show up here accordingly. Now, you also have your win streak, which, you on a 5 win streak, it'll show. It's not going to show in the admin panel, but it'll show here. And if they lose that streak, it's going to reset to 0. Because, it's supposed to do. You also have ranks and EXP for your players. They get they get bonus EXP for unlocking badges, which you'll see here. Your latest win, your latest loss again, and you can click on the avatars to go to their profiles as well. There are currently 52 badges. I've added a bunch more since 2 weeks ago, since I rolled out profiles. You also have your tournament wins. So here you have your badges or trophies, or whatever you want to call them, and they have little status bars below them. And you as the host will basically be putting these people on the track to get these, just from them, accounting for their scores and the things that they do. You won 5 matches, I got that a while ago. 150 matches, got that a while ago. Here you'll see a bar. I'm on my way to 100. I'm on my way to 100 matches, yo. Almost there. There are some that are, you probably say your standard trophies for fighting games. Get EXP, win matches. I mean, a lot of these I just kind of made up. You can put a lot of ideas into different, maybe some out of the box ones, like the hidden ones. You have 2 specifically for Hito's Amala Arena. Join it. BlazBlue Central Fiction Tournament. He has it on PS4, PS5, and PC. There's also some hidden ones here. Now, I'm just gonna tell you now, this one's for beating me. You're not gonna get all of them unless I'm playing you in something and we doing a tournament. This one's for beating me in something. You can get it. This one, I'm not gonna tell you who that's for beating. You're not gonna get all of them unless you play a lot of different games, and this one's for beating the tournament host. So, if say I host a tournament and you're in the tournament and I'm in the tournament and you beat me, you get that one. Good for you. But if you don't, you're not gonna get it because maybe I don't want to replay you again. I'm gonna be salty like that. You might win and run away. You also have your eye for an eye badge. Win or lose to the same person. You could do that unless you got a straight run. There's one for just playing BlazBlue because I love BlazBlue. You should get an award for that. You have specific ones like if you're a patron, you're also a player, you get one for that. You have ones for win streaks, one for referrals. There are 3 here that are specific to big tournaments. So if you're in a big tournament, hopefully you get one as a player. Or as a host, hopefully you host a big tournament. And these ones are specific to 16 players. Now, for your players to get these, this one, for example, is made it to top 8 in the 16-player tournament. So to get these, for your players to get these, first you need to make sure you use the custom drop-down list because everybody, 16-plus players have to be in there, and you have to use those round tags. Because those round tags are an indicator, are a prerequisite and unlocks for badges for your players. I haven't seen a lot of huge tournaments yet. I've seen some tournaments. Only about 16 players. But that's how that'll unlock. And I made it so you can, I made a lot of nice icons, and you can click on these and see the bigger resolution version. So we're gonna click on this one. I really like that one. Adriel is a man, bro. Or hot streak, get a win streak of 5. They're all 500 by 500. The resolution. You'll have other ones like this. There's gonna be a lot of hidden ones because I like fun stuff. Maybe you don't know what it is. Maybe you unlock it randomly. You're like, oh my god, right? It's like trophies. This one's called Breaking Point. Some of them have a hint in the icon as to what they are. This one, for example, is specific to Dragon Ball Fighters. If you play in tournaments or sets with Dragon Ball Fighters, you're almost guaranteed to get this one. This isn't for just playing the game. It's specific for doing something in the game. This one's is Dragon Ball Fighters related as well, and this one is specific to characters. The only way your players are going to unlock this one, for example, is if they have certain characters set that they play as, and somebody wins or loses in a certain way or in certain parameters, that they're going to get that. It's cool stuff that you don't know until you unlock it. Dirt Knight, this one's you might laugh when you get this one because you're like, dang. Good old Yamcha, you know what I'm saying? You know it's for I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you can probably guess what it is. The Temkin badge, because he's you gotta be salty with that. There are more hidden ones that you'll get, like some you'll get for playing certain games. If you host tournaments or if you join tournaments for different games, you'll get a bunch of these different ones if you play enough. There are some ones based on callbacks that are specific to certain games and characters that people play, like this one called I Domination. Now, if you know who IDOM is, maybe you have an idea how to unlock that badge. I'm not going to tell you. There are this one's for matches. I recently added the freaking progress bar. I think it's pretty dope. You're like, oh, where am I? For some of them, because some are just like a yes, no, on and off thing. Some are accumulations. Like this one, play 250 matches. I mean, I'm almost halfway there. One day. This is like the one that's usually like Street Fighter. Just set an avatar and stuff. It's a gimme. You can have that one. Again, each of these have they give you like bonus XP for unlocking. But again, they will go. It's going to go towards something at some point for people. When I have enough patrons and I can do something, maybe if ever, I like giving back. Here, remember what I was saying about the special the finish? What is it? The finish types. There's badges for that too. So if you get 25 special finishes or perfect finishes, I need to add one for timeout finishes. I forgot about that until just now. But maybe I'll make it secret because maybe you'll forget that I said that. We also have the community badges. Oh, also, I'm gonna probably add more badges as I think about, but right now I'm at a loss. I don't want to make some too specific that no one's ever gonna get it. So as of right now, majority of these are doable. You have your also specific. Speaking of tournaments, you have the one in tournament badge, the golden one. Now, as a host, you gotta make sure for your players to get this that you confirm all your rounds. So you have to confirm all your rounds, and you have to make sure your round tags are set right. So you have to make sure your round tags are set to grand finals if it's the last match for the win tournament, and assuming it's 3 out of 5, which typically most are, that has to be set. And when they get that third win, instead of just closing down shop, you gotta hit increase score to register that, so they'll get this badge and unlock like that. Just make sure you just follow through completely. So yeah, there's also community badges. So if you are a patron, I do not mind. You can make you a badge if you want. Astral just had 2 tournaments, and he has one tournament. He has like a weekly exhibition. So one is called Gear Crusades, which is first to 5. So if you've been selected to play in the Gear Crusades, you will get this badge and the XP that comes with it. And if you are a part of his weekly tournaments, or his weekly tournaments, you'll get the Wild Striver badge. Now, community badges are a little different than the regular badges. but only slightly in the way that they have numbers. They have you can accumulate more than one, basically. So after you've unlocked one of these, you'll see a little number here. It'll be 1 when you've unlocked one, and it'll go up the more you play in these tournaments. And you know, for future things, it might lead towards something. Maybe. We will see. We will see. But as of right now, that is everything on the player page at the moment. You can also tweet out, you know, you saw somebody in the tournament, oh, let me check out their stats, yo. Tweet it out. If you want to tweet it out, tweet it out. If you want to become a Patreon, there's the button right there. I love you for it. And that's it right there.